Hey guys, how are you? I thought I'd film a listen chat for you and I hope it goes well. I don't know if I had anything to talk about, but we'll see. And I am working on my lions and selling gems. So let's see if I can show you the little picture there. Um, I haven't really gotten a whole lot done since last week, and you'll see. Been kind of busy, and then today's odds and odds, and I started that, and I was gonna do a listen chat on that, but certain things is beyond my control happened, then I can't do that right now. But I I am gonna do one for you with my odds and odds painting, but it just won't be this one. So first I'll tell you what I'm using just these bottles right here. Just the, they're not art dot, but the last art dot bottles. I'm using those, and I'm using um this little this trinket tray that my little my hairdresser, her daughter makes these, and she sells them. And I got like four of them. They're really good trays. And then I'm using my tweezers. This is the Tim's and K&S, K&S, oh man, I forgot the name of the shop. K&S Designs. I think they're on Etsy. And um, and this I'm using blue black in the scent ginger thread, yeah, ginger thread, and I'm just using the pink black on the AC. And then it did not all die, I'm sorry. And this is my little alert tin that my Discern Rich gifted me. And in this, I'm using old snack dot. I don't, I don't know the scent. I really don't. And then this, I'm using rose mud. And this tip is the BAC sit placer, I think. And this tip, I just got from AliExpress for like 38 cents. I did like a lot of 10 when I bought them. Then my latte, and that's all. That's all I'm using. I do have a little trash trays from Delaware Dana Cole. It's a little cauldron. Love it. I use it all the time. I love my cauldron. And that's all I'm using right now. Yep, that's it. Okay, so let's get started. Let me get a color. Key. These are, oh, wait. I, duh. Let me get a tray of all the things. You all should have told me I need a tray. cat food trays, kitten trays. I don't know what I thought I was gonna put in here. Cheese. I don't know about me, guys. I don't. It's been a long week. That it's been a good one. Um, Not much has really went on. I co-hosted the Little Red Alert. Let's see. I talked to you last Thursday, right? Yeah, last Thursday. Then Friday, Little Red Alert had their. I didn't do anything that day. I just laid around. I didn't really do much of anything that day. I was just being lazy. Um, and then Friday rolls around and 8 o'clock, and it's time to Little Red Alert. They're live. So I co-hosted that to about, I think, 11. And then I got on the phone with, I think, Dixie from Dixie Diamond and Chase from Crafting the Chase. And we talked for a long time. Really long time. And I think I talked to Lee that night as well from Illinois Diamond Painting. And then I stayed up way, way late. Um, and Saturday rolled around, and I just spent the days. Um, I really didn't do much of anything that day either. I was lazy. I had a lazy weekend. Stayed up all weekend, all night long, and just didn't really do anything much. That's why I didn't know if I could do a listen track, but I said I was going to try. The not mistakes and Saturdays, and the years I'm wrong, tell me. I think Saturday I talked to Nia. So Nia's last KSS. We talked for 4 hours. It was so much fun. And um, we were just talking about life and how life is in Denmark. And I think it's so cool that I know a friend who lives in Denmark, and she put out a video of walking around her village. She lives in a beautiful place. Beautiful. Like, can you see? I don't know. Just gorgeous. And she and I were talking, and after the talking, we were video chatting on Discord. And after the talking, my landline rings. Yes, I still have a landline. My mom will not get rid of it. I tried. She's not. She won't. So, there's that. People laugh at me all the time because I still have a landline. But my aunt called and said, there's a bear in your in-law's yard. So I love wildlife. Love it. I could watch bears and, wild cats and anything like that. The ever. Like deer and elk and you name it, I could watch it. I'd love to see a wolf. They told us that they released some here, but I've yet to see any. I'd love to see a wolf. But anyway, so I take the phone with me so that Nia could see. And sure enough, they're there. And we've got a third theater in our yard, and it's on, I think it's called a Schizotyp, right next to the fence. We've got a chain link fence all the way around our house. And it separated our house from my grandma's. So I dove in there, and the bear, and it's not a dead one. It's not a baby that is not dead. It's a small bear. It's still there, and it is trying to get the bird feeder. Now, a couple nights before, we noticed the next morning that bird feeder was in the yard, smashed out of smithereens, and we couldn't figure out why. And I told my mom, I said, I did it there, didn't it? And so my sister got another bird feeder and we put it up. But sure enough, the next day, that, that, that bird died. I'm trying to figure out why this stuff. Okay. The next day, we get up after that night. What happened? The bear, it had the bird feeder again. That was Friday morning. Is when we discovered that it had been ransacked. So then my mom wants to then attempt to the third theater at the end. On this time, she doesn't put any food in it. She just said, "So did it. I'm done. I'm just gonna put it back." So that's a Saturday. I take the phone, and sure enough, that they were trying to get that third theater, and there's nothing in it. And it keeps swatting at it. And the bird feeder is just swinging back and forth, and the bear watching it and swinging back and forth, and it was the coolest thing. And it would walk away, and it'd come back, and it'd walk away, and it'd come back. And my cat, well, my mom's cat, was standing up on its hind legs, looking out the window, watching the bear, and the bear looked at the cat, and it starts to climb the fence. Now, when my mom leaves, I leave my door cracked so that I can get out of the house because I can't turn the doorknob. And we live around family, nothing but family, so, and I'm up in a hollow, so it's safe. And it was broad daylight. So the bear starts to climb the fence, and I'm thinking, oh crap. I've asked for it now. I keep thinking these, I overthink everything. And I keep thinking, oh, that there's gonna climb the fence, it's gonna walk around the side of the house, up on the deck, and get in the house. I didn't want to windows. So I'm thinking, oh God. So I knocked the cat down out of the way. And I keep standing there watching it instead of walking away like most people should have and not draw attention to herself. No, not me. I'm infatuated there, so I keep watching it. And it gets to the side on top of the fence and it climbs that off. And I'm like, okay. I say to go up to the, I think it's gonna go back in the woods, and it comes back and it starts to climb the fence again. I thought, what I'm gonna do is that there it is in the yard. I don't know what to do. So finally, it just did that because it started trying to get the third theater and there's nothing in it. And it slots it one more time, and the third theater goes around like that, and then it, it's done the third. So it didn't, I guess it did that, and it didn't land, and it hopped down, and it just was up in the hills. And Leah was just infatuated. I mean, she had never seen a bear. And she said, does that happen all the time? I said, yeah, I've seen them quite a bit. I mean, we'll just sit on our deck and watch them. I love them. So that's Saturday. So that was the coolest thing. And then I had Luther Alert live that night afterwards. And so he stayed on to about 11:30. No, I did not. No, I did not go to the Luther live. I went to the Jet Talk party that Dixie Diamond in and held for her members. That was a lot of fun. There were a lot of us in there. There was me and Captain Shay and Angel Rose and Thirsty Diamond and the Dixie and Dear Helper and Berta and I didn't think right off. There was a bunch of us in there. Berta Tildes, Rich is in there. Berta Tildes, Ed always, Berta always beats us. I don't know what Berta does, that she beats us, and I told her she's cheating. I don't know what she's doing. So then Sunday, no, and then I did on the phone again that Catching the Shay and Dixie Donovan would stay on the phone half the night of them. I talked to Lee in there somewhere too. Then Sunday rolls around and I'm just, I'm so tired. I didn't toss into tonight. I was trying to take it easy until the light of Sunday night. And I did my co-hosting thing and I had a lot of fun. And I just went to bed that night. I don't think I really did anything after the live. Then Monday comes and Monday was uneventful. I mean, just, I'm trying to think if I did anything. I did kind of take some notes and get things lined out. I talked to, that night, I talked to Kristen Lachey, Dixie Diamond and Lee on an all diamond painting. And we talked for a long, long time. And I updated my logbook because I had to do my logbook because I couldn't do my monthly review until I did my logbook. So then Tuesday rolled around and I ended up filming my monthly review before 7 o'clock because at 7 o'clock I had Lee and Lenora had their lives. So I did my monthly review and I uploaded it and I went to Lee and Lenore's live and that was a lot of fun. Tuesdays are my favorite days of the week because no matter what kind of day you're having, by the time Tuesday rolls around, you're laughing. You're in a bad, dead in the to the time that night. Just, I love it. Because you have Leon Lenore's life, and he calls it randomness because that is exactly what it is. You never know what you're going to talk about. And I mean, neither. It's just whatever comes up, that's what you talk about. And so, um, that ended, and it actually about, it went over an hour. So I had a few minutes to get a drink and relax, and then I went to Dixie and Deer Healthers Live, and they had Leanne's and Donna's and Doxy's on there. And she is something else. She she is. I love her channel. I love her. She's an amazing person. I'm so happy I got to talk to her a little bit. You know, I did get to. When you're on a live like that, it's hard to really talk to any one person. But she is just fabulous. And from the day she uploaded her first video, it's just been phenomenal. I mean, it really has. She is almost at 300 subscribers, and I think she said she just started her channel like June the 17th, 25th, something like that. It's in like 3 weeks. She's doing great. So I'm very proud of her. And I encourage all of you guys to check out her and all of these channels. And I'll have them all linked below. But they are, if you haven't checked them out, I encourage you to do so. They're amazing people. You can't, you couldn't meet any nicer people. With the downtown community, I don't know where I'd do without them. I really don't. And I've made so many friends that it's just, it's incredible. The friends that I've made. And then, you know, I had two very special ladies, Dixie and Shay. And you guys have just, I don't know what I'd do without you. I really don't. Our morning hellos and our nightly talks and nightly good night, that means the world to me. And I have grown to depend on that. Not not that I depend on you, it's just that I look forward to that. I look forward to talking to you guys because I know it's gonna be fun and easy, and I love it. I really do. We just grown to be so close, and I just want to say how much I love you. I really do. You know, Dixie, Shay, Lee, those are the three people that they're not people. As far as now, I have a lot of amazing friends. Don't get me wrong, but those are the ones I talk to on a daily basis. And when you have someone that you can rely on, and I know that I can rely on any of you. If I need anything, all I have to do is ask. So I'm talking about the people you talk to every single day of your life, the people that message you and say, "Good morning, how are you today?" Or "How are you tonight?" That that's the people that you hold near and dear to your heart. And I just this community has really changed my life. And I know I talked to Kathy. Yeah, we all know even Kathy. I talked to her the other morning until 7:30 that morning. And she was telling me a little more about her. She had the visual impairment. And she was wanting to get into the resin business. And she played Dragons and Dungeons. And she's wanting to pour some resin dice. And she likes the diamond paint. She does. But the thing about it is that the symbols in the diamonds are just too small for her to place. And she can start a kit with larger diamonds, but when they get to the smaller diamonds, then she'll pass it off. She can't finish it. And she said, I'd love to be able to finish one painting. Just, I'd love to. And I said, you know what? There's no reason that a diamond painting company cannot make a diamond painting with glitter symbols and glitter diamonds for people with visual impairment. There, there's no way. I mean, it can be done. They do it for kids, but they. I'm talking about making diamond paintings for adults. With adult images. And I don't mean really big paintings because obviously the symbols are bigger and the diamonds are bigger. It can't be a really large painting because it has to be outrageous. So I'm an affiliate for a couple companies and I sell them gyms on common canvases. And I just thought, what can it hurt to reach out to them and just see what it would take to to make that happen? And that's what I'm gonna do. And I've actually tried to get in touch with one of them, but I've not been able to. And then I thought, why stop there? Why not ask DAT and um, Diamond Dot during the designs and Rose Profit Art and Soul had my attention, you know. So I'm gonna start with the two companies that I represent, you know, and see what they say. And go from there. I cannot make any promises, then I'm sure gonna try. But I tell you one thing, I'm I'm determined, I'm stubborn, if I wanna make something happen, I usually don't stop until I do. And the one thing I've always wanted to do is give back to people, to anyone, to people that help me, to people that need help. I want to give back. And I want everyone that wants to diamond paint, I want them to be able to do so. And I really want Kathy to finish a painting. I really do. So I'm gonna try to do this to you, Kathy. And then I didn't make any promises that I could promise you I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try so hard. So I'll let you guys, I'll keep you updated to see if I can make it happen. I don't know, but I know one thing, it's never gonna happen if someone doesn't try it. If someone doesn't mention it and give someone the idea, then they'll never know to try it because they don't have to. They don't have the impairment. So it's not gonna dawn on them. Hey, we need to think about the people that need larger symbols and larger diamonds. Until someone says it, they're not gonna do it. Because it's like the old man told me when I was younger. Honey, you better adapt to the world because the world will never adapt to you. And that is true. I never forgotten that. That is true. I had to make my own way just like everybody else. Only I had to do it a little harder, you know? But I did that. I did that. So, I don't know. There's that. I will keep you updated and we'll see what happens. I'll pray it happens because if I can do this, then I think it's going to be a very beneficial thing for everybody that that needs this. And then if I can make that happen, I'm not going to stop. I'll do something else, you know? Because that's what I love doing. And now that I've started this channel and I know the difference in people's lives, I see now that I have what it takes. So I'm excited to see where the road takes me. I really am. If it helps me, I can guarantee you it's going to help you. But that's all I want. But anyway, that was Tuesday, and then Wednesday comes. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I was so nervous all day long. All day. I was so sick in my stomach and shaking, and I just felt like I couldn't breathe, and I was that nervous to have my live that night because Nia, when again Nia's last KNS, was going to do my test only she was going to interview me. And now the reason I was nervous is because I have kind of told stories about myself here and there since I started my channel. And I first told about myself on Crafting the Show, so I was afraid that it was getting a little repetitious and boring. You know, you've heard enough about me. That's what I thought. But at the same time, I was getting requests from lots of people to tell my story, my whole story. I was told, this is your channel. You hear, you let everyone else tell their story. You need to tell your own. And I thought, well, that makes sense. It is true. So I said, okay, I agree. I said I was gonna do it. And I wanted to do that because the people who had asked me had trusted me with their own story. And that has been amazing, amazing stories. And I won't name names because it's very private. So I'm going to tell you about two, two things. I did a note, an email one day, and it's from a 15-year-old girl. This was the day after Adam from Berkeley Diamond appeared what and was on the show on the channel, and he told his stories of what he went through and how he attempted, you know, to end his life, and he slipped and fell, and he realized that this is not that's not what he wanted. That he still had a purpose on this world, and I'm so thankful that that happened. I'm so thankful he slipped. And this 15-year-old girl told me, and I had to tell my mom this because I just I felt it was private, but at the same time, I'm not gonna give her name, and I feel like this not to help somebody that needs to hear it. So this 15-year-old girl, she said she is sitting in her room. She had come from school one day and went straight to her room. She didn't speak to her parents. They said hi to her. She just marched on up to her room, slammed the door, and locked it, and turned the music up. And they didn't bother her. They said they knew she had had another bad day, and she said they'd been trying to ask her what was going on, and she said I wouldn't tell them anything. But she was being bullied. I mean, to the point it's disgusting. It is amazing what we can do to each other. It really is. And, kids can be really mean, just like adults. And she was overweight, and she was a tomboy, and she said she just was severely, severely, severely bullied. Locked in the locker room without a shirt, um, tied her to the flagpoles, pulled her pants down. Severe, severe bullies. She said she came home that day and she had had enough. She went to her dad's room and locked his safe with his protection. I don't want to say too much. YouTube, subscribe to if you tend to say certain words that she unlocked his safe and cut his protection out and went in her room, locked the door again, sat down on the bed, loaded it, and she was flipping through YouTube videos, she said. Yeah, I don't even know why I was doing it. I was just gonna watch something while I got the courage to do it. And she said, I landed on the live, and I was hearing this incredible story from this brave man. And she said, a story that I never heard from a man. She said, and I got to the part where he slipped, and he said, what am I doing? I still have life to live. And she said, I had it in my mouth at the time, you know. She said, because more, she said, she kept putting it closer and closer to her mouth, and then she'd take it down. And she'd put it closer and closer, and she'd take it down. And she said that was a sign that I didn't want to end my life, but I just couldn't take the pain anymore. She said I finally got it to my mouth, and as soon as I heard him say I slipped, she said it's like a feeling came over me, a light bulb triggered, and I thought, I don't want to end this either. She said, I took it out of my mouth, I put it on my bed, I unloaded it, I went downstairs, and I gave it to my dad. And he said, what? And she told him everything. She said I was so upset that she had been through that and they didn't know it. And so they changed her school. They got her counseling, and this is all in a week. All this took place in a week. She said, I'm much happier. I have friends. I joined the debate team and some other club. I don't know. What she say? The debate team and maybe the French club. One of the French or Danish. She said, cause she's really smart. That I mean, she's really intelligent. That's what's so sad. She's so intelligent, and all she wanted to do was be a normal 16-year-old girl, and she couldn't because you know some of the kids decided she didn't belong, that she does belong. And she said, I wanted to write and say thank you. Thank you for changing my life. I told her, I said, I didn't do that. God did that. You did that. I didn't do that. You're the third one. All I did was allow a great man to tell his story. So then I did another email, same day, from this woman. She's in her 40s. Again, I'm not gonna say the name, but I doubt you'd know her anyway, just in case. She said that she had had a traumatic experience in her life. She didn't say what. I didn't push her. I didn't ask her because I don't I don't ask questions. I let someone talk to me. I don't press. I don't interrupt. I listen to speak. She said that She had had this traumatic experience that led to her having a limp in her leg. So every time she walked, she had a limp. And she said um, she was also, she never got out of the house again. She stayed in the house. She had her groceries delivered, um, clothes, medicine, um, anything she needed. It was delivered. She never left her house again. It had been years since she'd left. And she said, I'm a Christian, and the church that I listened to had online services. And she said, I never missed a service. And my church had a healing line every week. One day a week, they'll have a healing line, and you just go and they'll pray for you for whatever you need. And she said, I was hearing this young man's story, and she said, I thought, teaching to that I can leave this house. She said, and I got the most warm, incredible feeling over me. She said, I got up and I thought, I'm going to go to church. Because sure enough, that was the day they had the healing line. She said, I got up, I got showered, I got dressed. It took me 15 minutes to get out of my house. She said, I didn't even know if my car would start. It hadn't been moved. She said, and it did. She said, and I had chest pains, and I couldn't breathe the whole way there. I couldn't believe I was out of church, out of the house. And she said it had changed so much. She said, I got to the church, I taught, and I just sat there. I couldn't move. She said, and I finally thought, you got this far, you can make it the rest. She said, so I got out the car, I got my walker, and I came. I forgot which one she took. And again, this is all in a week. And she said, I go to the church, take me a few minutes to get in. I'm sorry, guys. And she said, I opened the door. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what's in my throat. I need a drink. But anyway, she said, I opened the door and everyone turned around and they see me. And they let me in the front of the line. And she said, I walked up there and I had this limp. She said, that limp that I hated so much. Because every time I took a step, it took me back to that night. And she said, I got to the front of the line and they started praying for me. And they prayed and they prayed and they prayed. And she said, the more they prayed, the lighter I got. She said, and this went on probably 30, 45 minutes. And she said, after they were done, I never felt the light in my life. And she said, I got up, I handed the walker the hand again. I can't remember which one she had. She said, I handed it to my pastor. I turned around and I walked out of that church without a limp. And she said, I've been out of the house every day since, and I got my first job. And she said, I feel free. I feel free. And the burden that was keeping me in that house, and I was drowning. So that's why I do what I do. Right there. That's why I do it. And so I was just so scared to tell my own story because I hear things like that. I don't even feel like my story matters. You know, I've been through a lot that that nothing like that. That I was really nervous. I really was. But Nia just calmed me down. She was just so so nice and friendly and calm. And she said, "Why you know this is just me. We do it every day, all the time." And it was a lot of fun. The live lasted, it went on like about 2 hours. The third half hour was just talking about nothing. And I wanted to give people time to come in. I'm glad I did because right when we were about to start, somebody came in. And so after that live, I just felt so much better. And I wasn't nervous anymore, obviously. And I talked to the afterwards, but I was so tired. I was just drained because I forgot to say that, oh no. Yeah, that's right. Before that night, when I was so exhausted, I also, with the lead alert, cracked in the shade, and Dixie Diamond did a live on the lead alert channel. But the Perry and him was stopped during the night, so they all had a live together, just showcasing some of the prizes and the merchandise that they're gonna have for odds and odds. And I wasn't co-hosting that night, but I was a mod, so I still had to work, not work, but you know what I mean. And it was a lot of fun. It was. Unfortunately, Shay had to head out early. You know, she had kids, and they teach a busy. Especially Lily, she teaches busy. But after the live, I was just so tired, and I said, I'm so exhausted. And he said, go to bed. And I said, I can't go to bed this early, but I think I will though. Lie down for a while. And it was about 10 o'clock. It was time. I mean, I didn't need to take a nap at 10 o'clock. So I was sitting there about to just give in, and the phone rings, and it shakes. No, Dixie. No, it's a teacher. I'm sorry, she sent a teacher, and I'm like, I wanted to talk to him, so we all got on the phone. Shay, Dixie, and I. We stayed on the phone till like 2:30, and it was so relaxing and so much fun. And again, we just can talk about nothing. and lasts and lasts and lasts. So after that, did I ever did? Nope, did not. I stayed up to 7:30 this morning, diamond painting, because I've been so busy. I've not had a chance to diamond paint. So I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna stay up and I'm gonna diamond paint until I can't do it anymore. And that's what I did. So I finally did about 9:30, and I slept about one, and I hate sleeping that late. I hate it. But I did, and I just laid around all day and didn't really do anything. I was supposed to film a listen track this morning, but did I? Nope, did not. So then I said, well, I'll do it this evening. Did I? Nope, did not. My cousin, the one that helped me with the videos, texted and said, do you want to get together and dance? I said, yep, sure do. She said, don't you have to do your listen chat? I said, yep, I do. I'll do it sometime or another. I said, I had nothing to say. So I'm kind of nervous. She said, Amy, I never ever known you to have nothing to say. And I'm like, well, I'm telling you, I don't. I had nothing to say right now. She said, it'll come to you. Well, I hate it, but she's a right. At the end, I talked to your off. I got 5 minutes left. So I guess I did have something to say after all. But I mean, it's easy to talk to you guys once I start. It's just starting that gets me nervous. And I'm a slow down painter, as you can see. I'm I'm just about to finish up this flare. Or section, not flare. I just I can't down paint any faster. I can't maneuver my hand fast enough. But it's not a race, so it doesn't matter. But I'm loving this canvas, and the drills are really nice. There's no trash so far. I mean, I haven't thrown away any yet, but I guess I'll let you go, and I don't want to teach you because, like I said, once I get started, I can ramble and ramble and ramble. So I won't do that to you. And besides that, we've been getting really bad storms lately, and it's been lightning and thundering, and this morning it was so bad. It was that last night. Maybe it was last night. The wind was just so bad. And so I just I'll get off here just in case, you know, I don't trust the light. I didn't off yesterday and I read it. So I will get back in touch with you guys about the painting if I get any information. I don't know that I will. And it takes time for things like that to happen. So, you know, I don't know. We'll see. But I hope that Kathy safe and anybody else that needs that. I hope I can do that for you. But let me know in the comments how you are. Let me know if you're participating in odds and odds. If you are, what are you doing for odds and odds? I love to see all of the project pictures, all of them. I just every time I see one, I want to buy it. So it's kind of bad. I'm like, oh, I need that one, or oh, I need that one. So, so I still want to know, let you know how you are, what you've been up to. Most of all, let me know if you need me. If you need me and you need a friend, I'm here. You're never alone. Never. And always remember to love yourself because you are worth it. You are. And if you love yourself, you can love others. And only then can you begin to heal. And remember, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And I really believe that, guys. I'm living proof. So on that note, I hope you had a wonderful rest of your night, and I hope you had a fantabulous weekend. I hope to see you tomorrow night on the Laser Red Alert Live. I'm going to be co-hosting, and I would love to hang out with you there. But until then, be safe, enjoy your diamond painting, and I will talk to you soon. I love you guys. Bye.